Morning. I'm doing another video, or I'm doing a video to show directions as to how to reach to the property in St. Mary, in Tremblesworth, St. Mary, Jamaica. First of all, the property is defined, of course, by latitude and longitude coordinates. If you want to go on a map and actually pinpoint the location, which I've actually done, I've brought it up on a map and highlighted the area bounded by the area bounded in that property. So as you can see on the screen here, it is showing the coordinates of different points of that property. It's highlighted in the blue, and this video is for people, anyone who wants to come and visit the area, look at the property, whether it be for business or it's a farmland area, or just to see the property. I'm inviting you to get an idea of developments that can happen there. So it's in St. Mary, Jamaica, and of course, apart from the coordinates, what I'm trying to do with this video is give you directions by road as to how to reach there. There are actually two ways of reaching there by road, but one of them is very rough and rocky, while the next one is more drivable, which is the one I'm going to be highlighting. But the area in blue in this map is actually the property, and these are the coordinates, latitude and longitude of where it's found. There's a road leading to the property. It's not a very established road, but it is one that the government actually acknowledges, which you can use to reach there. And it's this one here leading up to the property. It's an uphill road, which gets very bad when there's rainfall, and it's if rain has fallen for some weeks, it can be very muddy and slippery. Getting up to the first part of that drive is actually the hardest part of that steep uphill incline. But this here is the road leading to the property directly. So I'm just going to give some more maps, zoom options on the map to show why the area that the map covers or the property is shown from. I hope you can bear with me, my computer is a bit slow, but here it is. This is another view of that map. Once again, the area is bounded in blue, and this is the road, which is 701 meters from the turnoff. From here, this point on the map, or at the corner of the property, to the end of this road going uphill is 701 meters. And that's basically about approximately 2 football field lengths, if you want to know more precisely what that kind of distance is. It's 701 meters, so it's from here going all the way to here. Now I'm going to give you landmarks along with pictures so you can actually see what to expect when you reach a certain point. What I should probably do is start from the very start of a journey, which I'm expecting everyone to take from Kingston to St. Mary, going on that main road that passes from eventually starts, let's say, from the banana factory in St. Mary, and goes on to Port Maria, that major new road that the government has gotten developed through the Chinese government. So what I have done is I have gotten a YouTube video, or I have seen a YouTube video which shows that travel distance and does it very well with locations popping up on it to show, landmarks. So before reaching here and here, there's a lot of travel that you'll have to go through on that main road and then turn off onto another road before even reaching this point here. So what I'm going to do is just go to the video on YouTube, which it's this video here, which says St. Mary Parish, Jamaica on YouTube. And it's from, the clip I would be showing is from 23 minutes flat, where it's going through Islington and then passing through Whitehall Estate and eventually going to that left turn off the main road, which will be a turn that you take going further towards the property. Not directly reaching the property, but a turn nonetheless on the main road that you have to make to get onto another road that leads to another turn off to reach the property. So I'm just going to play the video clip so you can see exactly where it is or where locations are. This is Islington, passing through Islington and going on to Whitehall Estate. So you'll be making those slight turns that you'll recognize if you take the time to look at the location when you're on the road. This is on the road going to St. Mary, the main road really, and this is now about Whitehall Estate area. These are little areas where you'll find, you'll pass through them when you reach near them. Right along here is Whitehall Estate, where there's a big great house, I think, with a farm area right up here, where they have horses raising. But then after that, there's going to be a turn, not the right turn, but there's going to be a turn on your left-hand side going back to Highgate. So this is Whitehall Estate. There's going to be a fork in the road that goes to Highgate on your left hand side. You're not taking that turn, but then the turn that I'm speaking of is going to be coming up after that. So it's going downhill a bit here slightly. This shows the junction on the road, and here's a turn off to Highgate. Right here. Video will stop at about 2550, which is the actual turn off for the left hand turn going to the next road leading to the property. Notice there's railing on this side here, which I think might have been a bridge, but I'm not quite sure if it is. But railing on this side nonetheless. And it's coming up very soon, that turn off on the left-hand side. This is the aluminum railing that will be defining the next part, which is very close to the turn, the left-hand turn. And that was a turn that you just passed there. So once again, going closer to the turn. That's the turn. Right here is where you turn off. And then now you're going to see the next area, which I'm going to define in a diagram. It is marked by the aluminum railings on the left-hand side. Now, at the aluminum railings and the turnoff, you will find that there's a factory and there's an old road that was abandoned. This was a previous road leading to Port Maria before they made this new road here, which we were showing on the video. So you make that left-hand turn. There's a factory, which is like a building, concrete building, unpainted concrete building. And you turn this way, there's a farm area on this side. This road now where you're turning onto, you'll have to travel very far before it actually reaches to the turnoff, which goes uphill now for 701 meters, or about 2 football fields. And that turnoff leads to a road which is uphill. As I said, it's a little slippery. Can't avoid it if you're traveling after a rainfall period. So now, once you've traveled on that road for some distance, this is a road now leading uphill, which is 701 meters by means of the map. You'll be coming from this side, approaching from here after traveling long distance from the main road. It will be this way you'll be going, and then you'll be taking a right-hand turn. That right-hand turn now is going to be defined by fenced-off farmland, which I'll show in a picture below, and another area on the right, which is going to be developed as a farm with papaya, bananas. It's right now being developed from the last time that I went there. So it's not the exact picture that I'll show you here, which you'll see, but it's more developed at the current time. There's also a big guest house that has been put here, and if you pass this intersection, you'll reach the guest house and know that it's a very short distance between here and here, but you'll reach the guest house and know that you have passed it, the turn that you should have taken. In addition, if you pass the guest house, you're going to see a river here, which is a fording under the road, the river going under the road, which I have a video of, and I will show you so you can get an idea of what you'll find. So let me see, if I go down below, you'll find the pictures I'm speaking of. This is the farmland on the left, and this is the road now going up and over. And just above this slight incline of the road, you'll find the guest house over here, and you'll find the river fording down there. So once you've passed this distance, you've gone too far, and you can turn back and retract your steps, or you drive back to the intersection, which is right around here. So that's on the left hand side of that intersection, and on the right hand side you'll see this area, but as I said, right now it is developed for a farming area with papaya, bananas, and all that stuff. Now, once you travel up this road, which as I said is now 701 meters, 2 football field lengths uphill, which can be a little slippery when the rain falls. You're going into now the virgin territory of land, which is where the property is. It is going to be very thickly vegetated, and it's just how it is, but that's how you reach there, and that's what you'll find if you do visit. And here you'll find the property, which is further defined by a small concrete hut on your left hand side and a road that bounds one side of the property on this side here. Going further this direction here, you'll see the 2 containers at the end of the property. One is a white 20-foot container and the other one is a blue 20-foot container inside at around the extremity of the property there, which I will go back to the map and show you, if you bear with me. So this is what the white container is. You can't see it very well. It's all hidden by overgrown bush. And this is a blue container there as well, also covered with vegetation. It is what it is. So this is a property as I'm showing, and I'll show you where these containers are located. On the property. Now there's a water source that runs along here. There's a water source that runs along this edge of the property here, and this is where you'll find the blue container, and the white container is a little way along here. So this is the road, 701 meters. There's a concrete hut on this side, and then you turn in and you would have to walk. You can't drive, you have to walk that direction to the white container and the blue container and the stream there. What else have I missed? Oh, this is what the hut looks like. The concrete building that was at the corner, the left hand side of the road before the real, right at the intersection where the property starts, there is this concrete building. The land is overgrown with virgin vegetation. You can't escape that. The land needs clearing, and it's going to take some work. I hope this helps in your journey if you're going to be making it to the property. And I look forward to getting any questions that you may have. If there are any clarifications that I'll have to make, I can try my best to help. But that is it. This is the fording of the river under the road, which is past the left hand turn, the right hand turn that you would have taken to go uphill towards that towards a property on that road, which is about 700 meters, or about two lengths of a football track field, which actually is the distance from the intersection there to the property, beginning of the property. It's a good site for a hydro turbine, just as a a note. But if you'd have passed this, if you'd have reached this fording, you'd have gone too far. You'd have to backtrack and go back to the guest house and then make a left-hand turn, which is not very far away from the fording. You'd have made a left-hand turn up that hill. And that's the road, which is 2 football fields length, the track, football field track lengths, leading directly to the concrete hut.